going to talk about animals and their homes. So we're going to write down some different animals and where they live. Could you help me out with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start off with a dog. Lily.
A dog lives with people in the doghouse.
They live with people and they live in the doghouse. Good job. So I'm going to put doghouse and they live with people. Can you think of another animal and maybe where it lives?
The zoo. All the animals live in the zoo.
Well, some animals do live in the zoo, but let's think of an animal that we could write on the board. So let's think maybe where would a whale live?
In the water, in the ocean.
In the water, in the ocean. Good job, Lily. What about where would do you know where a tiger would live?
In the jungle.
Good job. A tiger would live in the jungle.
I like jungles a lot.
You do like jungles. That's fun.
I like the animal.
What do you like about the jungles?
Jungles are cool. They have monkeys and parrots.
So 2 other animals that you just said that also live in the jungle would be what? Parrots and what else?
Monkeys.
And monkeys. Good job. Can you think of any other animals that we could say where they live?
Some dogs live in dogland.
No, most dogs live with a person. Lily, what about where does a bird live?
I live in a bird nest in somewheres.
Do you know where a bird's nest lives?
Trees.
Yep, good job. They live in trees. Okay, Lily, so in your journal in front of you, you're going to draw a picture of an animal and where it lives.
Okay.
Awesome. Today, we will be reading the book, A House is a House for Me, and discussing animals and where they live. Lily, now we're going to listen to A House is a House for Me.
A House is a House for Me by Mary Ann Hoberman. Illustrated by Betty Fraser. Now turn to the first page of the story. A hill is a house for an ant. A hive is a house for a bee. A hole is a house for a mole or a mouse. And a house is a house for me. A web is a house for a spider. A bird builds its nest in a tree. There is nothing so snug as a bug in a rug. And a house is a house for me. A coop? That's a house for a chicken. A sty? That's a house for a sow. A fold? That's where sheep all gather to sleep. A barn? That's a house for a cow. It is also, of course, a house for a horse. A kennel's a house for a dog. A dog is a house for a flea. But when a dog strays,
Now we are going to review the story and talk about what we liked and disliked. Read was called A House is a House for Me, and it talks about animals and where they live. It also talks about a human. Where do you live, Lily?
In a house.
In a house. Does any of the animals in the story live in your house?
Nope.
No. What did you like about the story?
I don't know.
I know. What did you like about that story? What was good in that story that you liked, that made you smile? Did you like the pictures? Were they pretty? Did it tell you different animals and where they live? Awesome. Lily, in your notebook, I want you to draw a picture of your favorite part of this story, okay? Okay, Lily. Also, the next thing I need to ask you is, do you remember when we've been talking about animals and where they live, the word habitat? Can you say the word habitat?
Habitat.
A habitat, Lily, repeat after me, is where an animal... Can you say is where an animal
Where an animal
lives?
lives.
So when I say habitat, you say that's where an animal what?
Live.
Good job, Lily. Do you know what the word nest means? What's a nest?
A nest.
What's a nest?
A nest of birds live in a nest.
Yes, good job. Birds live in nests. Lily, was there any questions that you had about the story? Things that were different that you don't know about?
I know about everything.
Do you know about everything in that story? Did any of that make you wonder or make you did any of that stuff make sense to your house? That you live in a house, right? And the little girl in the story also lives in a house. So Lily, today we talked about animals and where they what?
Live.
Is your house the same as animals' house?
Nope.
Nope, you live in a different house than animals, right? Okay, good job. Thank you for helping me. We will be using what we learned today in a future lesson to build birdhouses. We will use the engineering design process to go through what we already know, find ideas, and develop solutions to making our birdhouses. Thank you.